ABC 13 Eyewitness News live at 5. Now, breaking news.
And right now on Live at 5, we are following several breaking news stories. We want to begin with the arrest of this man, Oscar Rosales. He has been charged with capital murder in the death of Corporal Charles Galloway. He was arrested in Mexico, but we have just learned now that he is in HPD custody.
Yes, ABC 13's Courtney Carpenter just heard from the sheriff in Valverde County. She's live with the latest information on this case. Courtney?
Eric, that's right. We watched on just moments ago as Oscar Rosales was transferred into HPD custody. This is all happening down at the Valverde County Sheriff's Office. That's in Del Rio, not far from the city of Mexico, where he was captured this morning. So he was transferred from their jail. They walked him out, saw HPD officers there to take him into custody. We're told they're heading to the airport. Well, he'll be back here in Houston, of course, to face that capital murder charge. And just to recap, this all happened because he is accused of killing Corporal Charles Galloway Sunday morning, and he was on the run there for a couple of days, but he was found in Acuña, Mexico, the city there, this morning at a hotel. He was taken into custody without incident, and then just moments ago, Houston police were down in Del Rio to bring him back here to Houston. Now, here's a bit of what Sheriff Joe Frank Martinez had to say down there in Valverde County.
This is not a common occurrence here in Del Rio. Here lately, we've been in the news for, basically the bad things have been going on. So, the good thing is today that, this individual is off the streets.
Yeah, a lot of agencies assisting in this search. Now, of course, we know that he's in HPD custody heading back here. We just learned moments ago HPD is planning to have a press conference right here at 6:30 to give us the latest on this investigation. Reporting live downtown, Courtney Carpenter, ABC 13. Eyewitness News.
All right, Courtney, thank you so much. Also breaking this afternoon, the Liberty County Sheriff's Office confirming 2 bodies found inside a burning vehicle. That vehicle under the FM 1409 bridge.
No, this is quite unusual to have something like this take place in Liberty County.
That burning car was discovered around 2:30 in the morning. Captain Billy Knox confirmed that one of the bodies was found in the back seat of the vehicle, the other in the trunk. Investigators say it is impossible to identify the victims right now, and they expect to be on the scene throughout much of the evening.
The car was damaged severely. That's the reason no possible identity of the bodies, male or female, could be made at this time because the bodies themselves were burnt quite badly.
Well, this investigation is obviously ongoing, and we will keep you updated both on air and online at abc13.com as soon as any new information comes into our newsroom.
And now to more breaking news in Texas City. Police are actively searching for a suspect involved in a double shooting.
Yeah, that call came in just after noon near Emmett Flowery Expressway in Shiloh. 2 people were found shot, and we are still waiting on an update on their conditions. What police are saying is that the suspect ran from the scene, and they are still searching for that person. A shelter in place was issued for the College of the Mainland. Police have also searched nearby apartment complexes, even a church. Texas City Police have asked people in the area to stay inside their homes, to lock their doors, and especially to call 911 to report anything that looks suspicious.
And some startling video showing what Hedwig police call a road rage situation playing out this morning on I-10 near Voss. Several shots were fired from one driver to another as they stood on the side of the freeway. ABC 13's Micah Hatfield joins us live to show us what all drivers captured. Micah?
Eric, this is an absolutely wild situation, but you don't have to take my word for it. Several people who were driving on I-10 this morning pulled out their phones and got video like this one of this startling scene. One eyewitness that I spoke to says it looked like an execution going on the shoulder. About 9:30 this morning, I-10 headed into town near Voss. A stunning scene playing out in the emergency lane. Hedwig Village Police say it was road rage stemming from a minor accident.
From this point, it may be more than that, but we're actively investigating it right now.
Video shows a man pointing a gun at another man as he got down on his stomach on the freeway. Video captured the sound of 2 gunshots, but the man was not hit.
We don't have video of what happens next, but an eyewitness tells ABC 13 that he saw both men standing up wrestling over the gun.
The person pulling the firearm was shot with his own firearm.
The witness who saw the tussle pulled over and captured this.
Shot me. He's got a gun.
Hey.
Hey. He just shot me.
That's the man you first saw with the gun, face covered with blood, and the man he was shooting at holding him down over the barricade. Shortly after, police showed up, but not before the eyewitness captured this video of the shell casings on the side of the Katy freeway and the gun used in this confrontation lying in the grass.
At this point, no one's under arrest, but we're looking like there probably will be an arrest, yes.
The man who was shot is expected to be okay, according to police. They also say the other man involved is cooperating.
And one of the eyewitnesses I spoke to says he saw the man with the gun in that video moments earlier in a confrontation with another driver, and that's why he pulled out his phone to start recording when he saw this going on. Live in the newsroom, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Bizarre indeed. Micah, thank you for the update there. Okay, also new today, Justice Stephen Breyer, the Supreme Court's oldest member and one of 3 remaining liberals, is retiring. The decision gives President Biden his first chance to fill a seat on the nation's highest court. Breyer will reportedly retire this summer at the end of the Supreme Court term. So let's take a look at this here. The Senate is currently evenly split with 50 Democrats and 50 Republicans. That gives Democrats control, with Vice President Kamala Harris holding that tie-breaking vote. This is why many push for Breyer to retire after this term. Now, you might also remember as well that Republicans blocked Merrick Garland's Supreme Court nomination after Justice Antonin Scalia died in February of 2016. They also fast-tracked Amy Coney Barrett's Supreme Court nomination as well after Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death in September of 2020. So right now, let's take a look at this as well. It's unclear if who Biden, I should say, will name to replace Breyer. The president and Senate will have until the court's next term, which convenes on October 3rd, to appoint a new justice. Mel.
Well, for more than 2 years, ABC 13 has been following the plight of people in Houston's 5th Ward and Kashmere Gardens neighborhoods. A 2019 state report showed the city's first cancer cluster that many believe is due to creosote contamination from a nearby rail yard. Well, more than a year ago, the state confirmed that that area did have a higher than normal adult cancer rate. And in January of 2021, the state came back with yet another report saying they found higher than normal leukemia rates in children. Now, Union Pacific, which owns that rail yard, has continued to claim decades of testing has shown no exposure pathway from the site to any resident of those neighborhoods. But after years of residents demanding some kind of action, the EPA is finally responding. Today, the Environmental Protection Agency announced plans to help Houston's 5th Ward. They are proposing to reject the state's initial health evaluation, saying the situation is more toxic than previously understood. The agency will begin requiring more air monitors and increasing inspections.
The EPA is going to submit comments to the TCEQ, laying out their concerns and recommendations for the first time. They're going to aggressively use their authority to conduct unannounced inspections.
Well, that small change means a lot for residents who have felt overlooked and disbelieved for years. The mayor's office is also working with federal officials in coming up with some new strategies for the coming year.
Police are searching for this man right here, Sean Gilliard. He's wanted for indecency with a child. The incident happened in June of 2019. Officers say he engaged in inappropriate sexual acts with a child on Beechnut Street. The victim told an adult, who then went to police. So if you have any information on Gilliard's whereabouts, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS.
And now to a bizarre and really horrifying story out of Aldine. 2 Aldine ISD students left heartbroken today after they found at least 15 of their turkeys stabbed to death inside the district's barn this morning. Students Michelle Rodriguez and Olivia Higby discovered the turkeys when they arrived for today's FFA livestock show.
It means a lot to me. So for it to just be ruined in one single day, I can't believe this at all.
whoever had killed them had stabbed them and then covered them with shavings, and then had gone to her pen, which is back in the corner of the barn, and killed the rest of them. And then it also had attacked her friends. I think it was 2 of her friends' turkeys as well. And due to this, her friend can't even show her turkeys either because of the investigation.
Well, both students, I should say, were planning to show their turkeys and sell them, and they lost at least $1,000, which was going to be used towards their college funds. Aldine ISD police are now handling the investigation, and the district says there is additional security to make sure the other animals are safe.
There is still a lot more to come here on Live at 5, so let's check in with ABC 13's Brooke Taylor.
Coming up, I speak exclusively with the attorney of a 26-year-old man who led police on a wild manhunt yesterday. At the time of that search, his father's body found in his garage.
And it was a very nice day out there today. Cool, though, again, as we head throughout your day on Thursday. And then another cool front rolls through early Friday. I'll let you know those impacts coming up.